Read Global Truth. New Breed and Divinely Artist. What up?
Shalom, man.
Matthew 16:4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. Yeah. I ain't a mason, but a traveling man. Yeah, we made a statement without having a chance. Boy, I do this for the culture like I'm Dapper Dan. I'm coming down real cold like an avalanche. Big fists in the air, got that Hebrew sense. Got intent like a certain young and move with a purpose. Blessed beyond belief, niggas still talking curses. All these trolls got me laughing cause I'm breeding expansion. The streets paved with gold, blessings with many mansions. Linen and fine fabrics, women that's thick and classy. They know that I spit acid, my enemies flabbergasted. They jealous of the growth, sip Remy and take a toast. They really don't want to smoke, a soldier like Gideon. Can't see what we really on, I'm strolling the city armed. There's killers in many forms, been through hell like I'm spawned. Time to ring the alarm, cause we building this art. All aboard, the time is now, we've been waiting for our whole lives. But our enemies searching for a sign. I keep it moving, I have no time. I'm on a mission trying to get what is mine. Ever since Quavo set up Takeoff, they got Takeoff. The city been in clouds like a napalm. When Ye went missing, I was going AWOL. Still online, speak with passion like I'm Adolf. Most these rappers sell their soul for the payoff. Shots fired, you get fired on your day off. Don't get your wires crossed, this is straight talk. Audio dope, straight drop to your brain lock. This the future, so I gotta keep a shooter with me. These broads will make you stone cold, they got Medusa spirit. I've been moving dolo, ducking curses from the gypsies. I've been in my own zone, cause history repeats for many. I've been chasing everything they owe lately. I'm like King Mansa Musa drifting gold, baby. They've been whitewashing us, trying to cold case. Persecution left and right, turn to cold cases.
The time is now, it's apparent, I'm coherent in this world, yeah, I'm fearing. Grab the wheel, yeah, I'm steering. He who has a ear, I hope you hearing. The wicked disappearing, I'm so cavalier and be balling in different tiers. It's levels, I'm shining like a bezel. In the spirit they wrestle, clothing fame, design and fashion with grace. Isaiah 40 and 31, you know we already won. Let the most high will be done, nothing new under the sun. 5 of us, 100 run, when they hear the beat we drum. Isn't that a conundrum? Adding up we get the sum, division we multiply. Keep my head up to the sky, persecuted then I fly. You know, divinely painting pictures, artistry. Had to master my piece before I create a masterpiece. 10K hours mastery, studying the mystery. Trusting the most high, restore my whole faith is all I need now. I can see
now. We've been waiting for our whole lives, but our enemy is searching for a sign. I keep it moving, I have no time. I'm on a mission trying to get what is mine.
But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40 and 31. All praise, all honor, all glory to the Most High. Yeah. Thank you so much for the light. Time is now.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that
You should have heard the lockdown jailbird singing. My heart is calling.
In the realm of music legends, there are those whose names shine brilliantly, casting a timeless glow over the annals of history. Jackie Wilson and Elvis Presley undoubtedly belong to this pantheon of musical luminaries. Their voices, their performances, and their impact on the world of music have left an indelible mark that continues to resonate with audiences across generations. But what if the stories we've been told about these iconic figures, tales that have become ingrained in the collective consciousness, are not as straightforward as they seem? What if there's a layer of intrigue, a narrative of mystery that has remained hidden beneath the surface?
Shalom, shalom, shalom. What's going on, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. Pound that like button on your way in. Show your support for the broadcast. Elvis Presley was a culture vulture. Stole from all the greats. Stole from James Brown and a host of others. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you do when every time you upload a video, someone else upload pretty much the same content, very similar title, wear the same hats that you're wearing in the video, repeats the same thing that you're saying in the video, all the way to the point where when your name is searched, that person comes up? Do you just remain silent and allow it to happen, or do you protect your platform? Do you protect what you've built? Do you protect your intellectual properties? Or do you just remain silent and allow agents, gang stalkers, and culture vultures to keep stealing your likeness, keep mimicking you, exploiting you, as if we in the damn minstrel show? Literal black exploitation is what's going on. And then not only do they do it, but they do it in the most smug, condescending, nonchalant manner possible. And they've been doing it for years. And then you find this out and see that you've been outsourced. And when you bring it to everybody's attention, they say to you the most remarkable, remedial comments that they can possibly say, such as, well, at least they're getting the message out. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to challenge you on that. Is this individual getting the message out, or simply giving you a counterfeit version of the gospel? See, something has happened on social media where the moniker Chosen Ones is being misused. It's an impossibility to talk about the Chosen Ones without talking about the Bible and who God's chosen people are. It's impossible. You cannot possibly talk about the scriptures, the chosen ones, without talking about the scriptures as well, ladies and gentlemen. And the Bible made it clear who his chosen people are. And I want to go to some scriptures. 1 Peter 2:9 says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into the marvelous light." Now, who is these scriptures talking about? Who exactly? I tell you who. 1 Chronicles 16:13 says, "O ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen ones." That's what it says in the Bible. Those are his chosen ones. Now, how could you be making videos about chosen ones if you're not reverencing God's actual royal bloodline, the people he chose over many, many, many nations? Matter of fact, over all nations of the earth, according to Deuteronomy. What chapter is that? Deuteronomy. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Deuteronomy 7:6, where it says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, have the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen," meaning slavery, "from the hand of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt." It's talking about the children of Israel, the so-called melanated people, the so-called black man that lives across the four corners of the earth that was spread abroad. He said he chose you over every nation of people. So essentially, when you're talking about chosen ones, you're talking about the biblical Israelites who have suffered persecution in this planet for the last 400 years. The people who have been victims of exploitation, the people who have been pretty much used, a whole nation built upon their blood, sweat, and tears. We're talking about the people who are owed those 40 acres and the mule. We're talking about the people who built this entire country and have nothing to show for it but some SNAP benefits and some subsidized living. We're talking about the people who suffer, pretty much suffer police brutality, racism, classism, and are economically held down. Now, how could a Gentile parade themselves as a chosen one without even acknowledging God's chosen people? Without even acknowledging God's chosen people. While doing so, disrespecting my platform, stealing the man got on my two favorite hats. Literally, the lone wolf hat and the panther hat. You really just can't even make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. Sheesh. Everything down to the style, to what I'm saying. It's pathetic. I made a post, and the post reads, "They are so blatant with mimicking and taking my intellectual properties, style, and likeness. Nobody ever calls this out. I'm constantly getting outsourced on this platform, and it's frustrating when they don't give you credit." Literally, ladies and gentlemen, this is what this person has been doing for years. Hold on, let me bring the screen up a little bit bigger so y'all can see it. You really can't make this stuff up. You really cannot make this up. So for the individuals that sit here and say, "Well, New Breed, it's about the message. They're bringing out the message." They're not bringing out the message. Now, can Gentiles be chosen? Absolutely. But what does the Bible tell you? It says, "Many are called and few are chosen." How could you claim to be a chosen one if you're not actually reverencing the chosen ones? Now, Gentiles can be chosen by the renewal of the mind, keeping God's law, statutes, and commandments, which that dude over there is not teaching at all. He doesn't even go into scripture at all. And they have to be grafted in. Now, how do you be grafted in? That means you have to follow our God. I don't believe that brother's over there keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. He damn sure is not teaching it. But because he puts the title "Chosen Ones" on his videos, it's that easy. It's that easy to fool you people. Why? Because that's a more easy, digestible message. Why? Because that's literally catering to everybody. Over here on New Breed Global Truth, I don't cater to everybody. I teach you the truth of the word of the Most High. Now, the scriptures go on to tell us, and we are in Romans 13:7, where it says, render therefore to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute is due, custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear, honor to whom honor. Owe no man anything but to love one another. For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law, for this is thou not commit adultery. Anyway, it says, render to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute is due, fear to whom fear to do, honor to whom honor is due. That means give people their credit. And even if, hypothetically, this gentleman gives me my credit for the work that I put in, no man wants to be copied. No woman wants to be mimicked and copied. Nobody wants to literally be mocked. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's say hypothetically somebody shouts you out, and then they turn around and they're basically wearing the same clothes as you. You go get your hair done a certain way, ladies. They go get their hair done that way. You fellas go buy a certain outfit. They go buy the same outfit. They literally mimic and mirror everything you do, but then, shout you out. It's disrespectful. The level of disrespect coming from that platform is amazing. And the fact that that individual is not teaching the truth, but you, ladies and gentlemen, who don't do your research, label that as the truth, is amazing. It's amazing. Now, let me put some stuff out here, because the scriptures tell us straight up. And Matthew 24:24 says, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. They should deceive the very elect. If it were possible. But those who have discernment, those who can see, know what's going on. But that's how crafty and cunning they are. There are hundreds of content creators who have, for lack of better terms, adopted the terminology chosen ones. You got them from all walks of life, whether it be Christians, New Agers, Muslims, just people in general, just using the word chosen ones. You got atheists running around talking about chosen ones. And since this has happened, I've been outsourced on my platform. And what that means is the subscribers who are supposed to actually come to the root source are being tossed to and fro because my talking points are being used, but the people don't know where it originates. So what happens is when they search my name, literally these people are coming up. They have been doing this for centuries, for decades, for hundreds of years. They've been exploiting our people. It's cultural misappropriation. It's what you call, it's called, what is that word? It's something theology. What is that word? Repeat theology. Somebody throw the word up there. It's a word for it. When there's a theology that is root source and somebody remixes it, remakes it, and it's a word. It's called something theology. But anyway, if y'all know the word, post it in the chat. Replacement theology. There it goes. It was there. It was right there on the tip. Pause. But yeah, replacement theology. And that's exactly what this is. So when you go back into the annals of time, right? When you go back into the annals of time and actually research a certain topic, guess who comes up? Not the person who's the originator. The person who comes up is Elvis Presley. And they've been doing this to us for a long time. They even did it with our Lord and Savior. They even did it with the Messiah. I mean, it's treacherous, y'all. A man by the name of Caesar Borgia is the image of Christ. There's a book by the name of Triptych of Prisoners. And Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, all of the greatest artists came together. After the Messiah died, was crucified for the remission of our sins. And all these artists came together and said, let us cut off Israel from being a nation so the name of Israel will no longer be in remembrance. And they started their replacement theology. They started painting images of a criminal named Caesar Borgia, who practiced incest with his sister Lucretia. He was a warmonger. He was into all type of sexual proclivities. Matter of fact, there's a TV show called The Borgias. Came on cable, told you all about how sick and perverted he was. And what happened? Through all these years, through replacement theology, for years in the church, we've been following white Jesus. When the scriptures tell you plain as day that he had hair of wool and skin of burnished bronze. He was very dark skinned. He hid amongst the Egyptians when Joseph and Mary fled. So he had to have a dark hue. Now, this keeps going on. This same corruption keeps going on. Because let's say hypothetically, New Breed gets his channel removed. The Lord forbid. Guess what you still got? You still have a counterfeit gospel. That's what you got. I believe that young man over there comes from a racist background, and this is my opinion. I believe his family is probably racist. He's racist, and he's mocking and disrespecting God's chosen people. But people are too foolish to see it because you may like his talking points. Well, guess what? His talking points are my talking points. He's not the only one. And to that damn rock star or that country music singer, I will appreciate if you stop tagging my name in your description box to get more views on your music. You calling yourself New Breed and you're not Nubian, sir. The reason why my name is New Breed because I'm an actual Nubian king, a Hebrew king. So I would appreciate if you culture vultures would stop stealing from me and robbing me blind. Because going into 2024, I'm not having it. I'm not finna play games with y'all. It's exposure season. And just the fact that a lot of people in the comment sections don't know how to react. They don't know how to, decipher the real and fake. Let me just put this out here right now. I'm going to ask that guy over there to go ahead and go get yourself a new gimmick. Get yourself a new gimmick. Because the people are going to be on to you after this particular video. Because I'm going to leave no stone unturned.
Join us on a journey into the lives of Jackie Wilson and Elvis Presley, a journey that promises to unravel the rumors and controversies that have growls.
I started at Purdue Global because it was really easy to try to balance classes.
And dynamic stage movement set him apart from the rest. He was a trendsetter, a musical innovator whose vocal techniques pushed the boundaries of what was possible in music. His innovative use of falsetto, growls, and dynamic stage.
But guess who took all of that? Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley stole all of Jackie Wilson's movements, all of James Brown's movements. He literally would go to the churches. This is what they would do. See, it ain't nothing new under the sun. He would go to the churches, study how we would move, our form of dance, and he would take it back to do it in his shows and perform it. And he would just sit around and copy it all day to the point where it's like the lines get blurred. And that's exactly what that guy over there is doing to my platform. And if for the people who keep saying, well, I'm subscribed over there too, and I'm subscribed over here, he makes some good content, yada, yada, yada. Listen, I expect better from you. I expect better from you. I expect you to realize when you're being basically lied to with a false counterfeit gospel. I expect you to see when somebody is blatantly disrespecting the platform. The fact that you even put yourself out there to say that you're on both sides, that bothers me. Because if I'm going to have people around me, I need people on their P's and Q's to look out for these culture vultures and to actually help protect what's being built. I need loyal people around me. That goes in life in general, brothers and sisters. A real true friend, a person who really got your back, they're going to call out the BS that's going on behind your back that you don't know that's going on. They're going to let it be known, like, hold on now. They're going to let you know something. They're going to give you a little nudge, like, hold on now. Somebody is literally, stealing your whole playbook. It even took, literally, me and my grandmother are close. The reason I even know about this dude is because my grandmother called me and was like, hey, grandson. She said, grandson, do you know there's a white new breed out there? She said, there's a white new breed. And I'm like, Grandma, what do you mean it's a white new breed? I think she's joking or whatever. She sent me a couple videos. This man has the nerve to say Shalom Israel in one of his videos. I'm just like, damn. And then I go over there and I see the Lone Wolf hat. I see the Black Panther hat, two of the hats that I wear the most because those are my favorite hats. Now, listen, you can wear what the hell you want to wear. I'm not the damn fashion police. But at the same time, you're going to wear what I'm wearing. You're going to repeat everything I say. You're going to steal my titles. You're going to upload at the same time I'm uploading. Or hours later with the same title. Literally, they search New Breed. They get Caesar Borgia. Ain't that a bastard? The disrespect is crazy, y'all.
Movement set him apart from the rest, inspiring future legends like Michael Jackson and James Brown. In the world of music, Elvis Presley stole Jackie Wilson's his whole playbook. Now, here's the thing. There are going to be similarities in content. There's going to be similarities. People may have some of the same ideas. I'm not even mad at that. But at the very least, you give credit to what credit is due. Give credit to what credit is due. Let's go. Wilson wasn't just a star. In the early 1950s, the aspiring singer joined the group Billy Ward and a series of hit records that would define an era.
What the hell is that?
In 1958, Lonely Teardrops became Jackie's signature song. Its emotional depth and Jackie's electrifying stage presence propelled him to a new level of fame.
But check
needs
this.
little introduction.
Who do we remember? Who does the world remember the most? Not Jackie Wilson, but Elvis Presley. And the crazy part is that those are the people who get promoted. Those are the people who get pushed to the forefront. When we talk about thievery, it's more than one way to be a thief. You can steal someone's intellectual properties. That's the kind of thievery right there that really bothers you, because that comes from within. Now, we've seen this time and time again with certain content creators. Y'all remember on TikTok, you had a whole, I believe it was back in 2019, you had all of these Caucasian dancers that are just going viral all over TikTok for doing what? Stealing our moves. Literally. To the point where some of our content creators that made the dance moves was getting removed from TikTok just for even speaking on it. Just for even speaking on it. I mean, they doing a Tennessee juke. They doing the damn Harlem Shake. All of these challenges. They would literally steal all of our challenges too. Mannequin challenge. This challenge. That challenge. Moonwalk challenge. The Ford Moonwalk challenge. And these platforms will blow these content creators out while silencing us. It's the most wicked thing in the world. And somebody got to call this stuff out, man. Literally, somebody has to call this stuff out because they keep on doing it. They keep on doing it. I mean, y'all, the rabbit hole goes deep. And just, I want to show y'all something. The lack of support that I've gotten from my own people, just me even calling it out. But luckily for you all, I'm a Renaissance man. I really don't give a damn what you think. I know what's necessary. I know that the work that I'm putting in and the things that I'm saying is going to affect my generation in the future. Calling these thieves out. Now, y'all see this? Y'all see this here? The man Elvis Presley, the man literally hit me with Elvis Presley. Now, what I posted here is this guy has been stealing my content, mimicking me, constantly uploading with my titles around my upload times. He has been robbing me for intellectual properties for years now. Even wears my same favorite two hats. Stop trying to Elvis Presley me, you culture vulture. In the new breed, country rock musician dude, stop tagging my name in your description box to get more traffic. You all have been robbing me for years. I mean, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if the screen is big enough for y'all. I mean, just look at the similarities here. I mean, the man used my same template. I mean, the brother literally went back to all my old videos and formed a whole platform from it. This is why you have to search the old videos. What ended up happening on these platforms is a lot of y'all just look at the new videos. But if you go back a year ago or so, he's just regurgitating everything I said then. Do you understand how weird this is? This is weird. Beyond weird. And see, y'all got to understand, this goes into envy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put this out here to you. I want this to be clear, so this doesn't happen to you. When somebody is literally mimicking you, wearing the same clothes you wear, saying the same things you wear, there's an underlying hatred for you. They envy you. They want to literally live in your skin. It's called an unhealthy obsession. It's demonic. Do you understand that that's demonic? It's very evil spirited. And everybody pound the like button. Pound the like button if you rocking with the platform. Do you understand that's a person who has no respect for you whatsoever? They believe that they can take your energy and be you. Chosen ones, you have to look out for the monitoring spirits. There's a lot of these content creators that just sit back and they have been extracting from us for years. And I'm talking about all men of truth, men of substance, men who put in the work, men who are real investigative journalists, men who are really doing their thing. I literally have had Hassan Campbell watching my content and just steal everything I say, word for word, verbatim. And we give him some leeway because he ain't Elvis Presley. But nonetheless, our people do it too. And we know Hassan Campbell been watching the platform because y'all know on Thanksgiving, hours after he allegedly got shot, he was in my platform trying to tell me I need to mind my business. But he been watching in secret for the longest. But when I speak the truth, that spirit provoked him to speak out of turn. He couldn't help himself. And now that that's been exposed, he over there on his platform swimming without a paddle, swimming without a life jacket. Meanwhile, what's happening is God's chosen men who are actually reading from the scriptures, trying to enlighten the people. Meanwhile, we're being outsourced. They do it to all men in the truth. They do it to all men in the truth, man. And it's a damn shame. But I want you to see some of the pushback I got just for calling this nonsense out. When I'm sitting here showing you what he's doing, same titles, upload times, all of this stuff matters. But what did my people say? Just to show you what we dealing with here. Here we got young Lando. He says, this is crazy because I literally watch both of y'all channels. See, that's where you messed up. The fact that you watching both of my channels and you legit ain't saying nothing. He says, and your content is both different. Y'all both speak differently and y'all both have a nice message. I'm not saying people aren't ripping you off. You should get your compensation. But I don't think it's copying your style. You guys honestly talk about different things. Listen, let me put this out here. First of all, when it says have a nice message, do you know the word nice means ignorant? Nice means ignorant. Ignorant doesn't mean stupid, just means you lack the understanding. And sometimes when you hear something that sounds nice, you fall for it. Now, of course, talking points are going to be different here and there because you're going to get a little bit of himself, which he's an NPC, if you ask me. No personality, no talent, just a straight NPC. The man's a skinwalker. I don't know what y'all even watching that over there for. There's nothing new. There's no edification. He literally took my playbook. And the reason why this person may think we talk about different things, because have you actually went in my archives and looked up my videos? Have you actually seen the work that I put in the past? Have you actually seen all my Chosen One videos from years ago? People build platforms off your old material all the time. On top of that, when you say you don't think he's copying my style, what the hell you call wearing the same damn clothes? What you call using the same titles? Shout out to Ringo TV Reactions. What's going on, bro? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that man of y'all, man. Salute to the brother. But what do you call stealing my whole playbook? It's like this person's comment is so contradictory, it makes no sense. But this is the kind of halfway supporters that I be having over here. And you wonder why I'm having a hard time growing the platform. Because I'm not getting the support I deserve, because you're allowing the platform to be outsourced. It goes on to say, some lady says, Terry is legit. He been doing Chosen One videos for a very long time. I promise you it ain't as long as me. He's not copying you. Us Chosen Ones are just all experiencing the same thing. Much love to both of your channels. Ma'am, you're not a Chosen One. You're a Gentile. The person who made that comment, she's not a Chosen One. That's a Gentile. Just like when Christ went to the Samaritan woman and said, you know, what are you doing worshiping here? There's going to come a day when my people are worshiping in this land. Now, am I saying that Gentiles can't be sanctified and grafted in? Absolutely not. As I said before, there's a lot of Gentiles that I rock with, and they rock with me. But you are not going to take Chosen Ones without teaching our people who they are. You are not going to take the word Chosen Ones and just make it for everybody, when the Bible tell you who the Chosen Ones are. 1 Chronicles 16:13, O ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen ones, his chosen ones. I dare you all continue to keep bragging against the natural branches. The Messiah looked just like us. I dare you keep on bragging against the natural branches. How could that man be over there talking about chosen ones and he don't even open the Bible? And you people believe that that's the gospel. That's a counterfeit. Now, let's see what else we got here. And I responded to this individual and I said, Terry is a thief. He's a thief. Plain as day. You don't know a thief when you see one. Let's see. Let's see what else comments we got. Somebody says, New Breed, that guy is authentic. And he comes across as genuine. I don't think that you guys have a different way. I do think that you guys have a different way of speaking and conducting yourselves. I do not think that he is ripping you off, to be honest. You know what? Do you even know what the definition of authentic is? Somebody in the chat, I want you to share the definition for the word authentic. That's what I want you to do. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go to his channel, right? And I'm just going to scroll down the channel for a second, right? And I want you to tell me what authentic is about this. And then he has the nerve to have 144,000 in his particular title, his YouTube description. Peep this. Authentic, huh? Hold on. Let me make sure I don't share the channel name. Yeah. Put the actual Webster's Dictionary version, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share I'm trying not to share his actual channel. I don't want you to see his channel title because we don't need Elvis Presley getting more press than he deserves. 100. We do not need that going on. I'm tired of this stuff, man. All right, let's go. So when you put in chosen ones in YouTube, this is who comes up. The first person that comes up, look, you see my hats? I mean, come on. You see the titles? Look, 21 hours ago, he talking about gang stalking, chosen ones. I mean, damn. Literally my same titles. And as you can see, it looked like somebody, you know what I'm saying, broke his nose. You know, it looked like, you know, somebody may have tightened him up a little bit. Who knows? Maybe he was running his mouth. I don't know. Maybe he fell off a bike. I don't know. But it damn sure looked like somebody tightened him up. It is what it is. Yeah, somebody said Yah gave him that work. And see, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, do you even know what authenticity is? Anyway, let's go back to that comment section. I just thought I'd share that with you. Let's go back to the comment section. Because this shows me a lot about the people who watch my content. Somebody said, you should have had a talk with the guy before posting this. I'm subscribed to both of you. I may be wrong, but he is one of the first I heard talking about gang stalking and targeted individuals. I don't think he's stealing from you. Truth resonates. Just because he's the first that you heard talking about something doesn't mean he's the originator. And let's make this clear. I'm not the first to talk about gang stalking and targeted individuals. But I will say I'm one of the first who brought it into a spiritual perspective. Because before, the targeted individual community wasn't bringing out the Bible, ladies and gentlemen. Before, the targeted individual community was only, and I mean only, talking about how they're being followed. They were pulling cell phones out everywhere. It was becoming a paranoid, schizophrenic environment. A lot of those people were about to get 5150, 730, and thrown in St. Eve's until it was some real spiritual perspective that was brought. But a lot of people do not do their research. But this is what happens, man. And again, this comment says, I should have talked with the guy before posting this. Like, maybe he should have talked to me before stealing my whole damn playbook. Maybe the brother should have talked to me before stealing my titles, posting up around the same time I post my videos, wearing the same clothes I'm wearing, and stealing all my talking points. Maybe he should have talked to me. Maybe he should have shown some respect. I'm not having this in 2024. I'm not having people keep stealing. Now, you have some people say, well, New Breed, just keep revamping, recharging, coming up with new innovative methods of putting your content out. Keep on, keep on keeping on. Why? So they can steal that too? You want me to remain silent? Let me get this right. You want me to remain silent so they can just keep on stealing? Every idea I come up with, they just gonna keep exploiting it. Let's go back to Elvis Presley. Because y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn what they've been doing to our people forever. I'm not gonna allow anybody to tarnish my legacy with this damn replacement theology. It ain't about to happen.
His career, which spanned the 1950s and beyond, left an indelible mark on the music world, but not with some ugly truths sealed between his dazzling career. It is said that Elvis stole his style from Jackie Wilson, and it is hard to dispute given the much evidence that is at play.
It's hard to dispute that Elvis Presley stole Jackie Wilson's playbook with all the damn evidence that's on display. It's hard to dispute it. But somehow, some way, my so-called supporters find a way to excuse the nonsense. That dude over there strikes me as a very arrogant person, condescending, disrespectful, a know-it-all. It's like when they rewrite history, are any of y'all gonna be hip? Somebody said ego is your amigo. Let me do you a favor. Let me do you a real favor real quick. So defending my platform is ego. We got that person out of there. Ladies and gentlemen, put a 1 in the chat if everything is coming through clearly and you brothers and sisters are able to hear me and see me and you're not getting bumped out and so forth. And do me a favor and let me see. Pound the like button. We got to get well over 1,000 likes over here because as you all know, they always be shadow banning, bumping people out the chat and so forth. You have to like the video. You have to like the video. All right, so everything is working. All right. And let me put this out here. That dude over there is not the only one doing this. There are hundreds of content creators, literally to the point where all the potential subscribers that I should have been outsourced. I should be well over 1 million subscribers. There's a lot of brothers in truth. Ringo should be well over 1 million. There's a lot of content creators of the truth who have been literally extracted. They've been doing this forever. This whole nation was built upon our backs. You got to understand that. It runs rampant. Now, again, even if this brother was to shout me out, I don't want you copying me. That's just like I shout one of the brothers out in truth. And then I go and I like the brother's content. I'm shouting them out, but I'm taking everything the person is saying from them. I'm taking their titles, I'm giving their talking points, and I'm wearing their same clothes. How would y'all feel about that? I'm like, yeah, I like their form of dress. I like their clothes. I'm gonna go wear all their clothes, take all their talking points, but I'm shouting the person out though. Do you know how damn crazy that is? None of y'all would like that. It's like people have a hard time empathizing with actual content. Imagine your life's work being mimicked. Imagine your life's work being copied, and then to the point where people don't even know who done it. And you never get your just due. You get suppressed, you're stagnated, while everybody's growing off of your work, your labor, your intellectual property. And guess what? Here's the big slap in the face. Meanwhile, while they're doing it, they don't even give you credit. Meanwhile, while they're doing it, they don't even shout that person out. Mic check, mic check. Let's turn the music off. Am I coming back in? Put a 1 when it's good. If it's not, put a 2. Like I said, imagine they doing all of that, extracting from you. You remain stagnant. Meanwhile, they rise up off of your intellectual properties, and then the biggest slap in the face, the biggest kicker of it all, they don't even acknowledge you. They don't even acknowledge you. They just do it blatantly. And then when you bring it up to basically bring awareness to the situation, your own people who's supposed to be your supporters, they tell you, oh, just ignore it. Oh, just ignore it, bro. You know, make some new content. Oh, man, you know, it is what it is, bro. Let me tell you something. I bet you all didn't know that it was a black man who made The Cosby Show, Three's a Company. What movie was that? Oh, man, they made Cooley High. Wrote the scripts for every last movie. Guess who got rich off of it? The Elvis Presleys of the world. The diabolical, insidious culture vultures got rich off of all those movies. And guess where that man is at? Guess where he's at, y'all? He's sleeping in his vehicle. He's sleeping in his vehicle. The Matrix movie. You know the Matrix movie? That movie sold millions, billions even. Box office hit. A black woman wrote that book. She ain't even got a percentage. I'm talking about, according to what was made, ain't even a percentage. Terminator 2, yep. Terminator movie 2. And this goes on and on and on and on and on. And nobody says anything. Not even your own fellow Israelites. You want to talk about chosen ones? Why don't you tell our people who are suffering in the projects who they are? If you want to talk about chosen ones, won't you acknowledge God's chosen people? Because I can assure you, that guy over there is not being ostracized and ousted for his family for keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, refraining from pagan holidays. He's not being ousted from his family for acknowledging God's chosen people and supporting them and sojourning with them and helping awaken them. He's not going through it from his family because he's waking up the children of Israel. But because he got chosen ones in his title, that's enough for y'all. That's enough for y'all. And then have the nerve to sit back and tell me he's speaking the same message. Did y'all know at the inception of his channel, he was talking about astrology? Astrology. We're talking about a whole wizard over there. But it's that damn easy. It's that easy to captivate you people. Anybody with chosen ones in their title can get your attention. This been going on for years. For years. The man is a whole pagan over there. That's a heathen. And he's a warlock that's disrespecting the children of Israel by mimicking and mocking. Somebody said, how do we stop this? You can start by the brothers and sisters who say you subscribed over there and over here. You can start by unsubscribing and calling him out on his BS. You can start by renewing your mind as well. And like Jakeem said in the chat, stop having itching ears. It's like y'all surf the internet waiting for somebody to say something interesting, instead of sticking to growing a strong root and foundation. It's like you getting tossed to and fro because you constantly looking for the next person to say something interesting when all you got to do is go to the source. It's gotten to the point where I've been mimicked so much and they've turned the truth into something so cliche. I get I get bothered even talking about chosen ones, and that's a talking point. That's an original talking point. I don't even want to talk about it because it almost feels cliche, and it's not meant to be that way. When we talk about the chosen ones, we talking about the biblical Israelites. We talking about the people who in their mid-20s and 30s who going through midlife crisis because they don't know their identity. Where's that guy over there waking up those people? Our people suffering the biggest identity crisis known to man. And everybody want to inherit the term chosen ones, but they're not helping the chosen ones. Absolutely. 2 Timothy 4:3. People love gathering themselves to false teachers. Dude over there stole your whole format. Absolutely. And just the fact that I got so many people say, I'm subscribed to both of y'all. And they don't find nothing wrong with that. That's crazy to me. This is why I'm having issues growing the platform. One of the reasons is because you're entertaining the outsourcers. Y'all letting that boy over there colonize me. The brother's a colonizer. He's doing what the colonizers do. How the hell y'all literally letting this man colonize on YouTube? And it has amassed over 70,000 subs. That's insane to me. That's insane.
To truly understand the allegations of Elvis copying Jackie, we must first journey through the milestones of his own remarkable career, his dazzling career. It is said that Elvis stole his style from Jackie Wilson, and it is hard to dispute given the much evidence that is at play.
It is hard to dispute given the much evidence that is at play. How much evidence y'all need? It's hard to dispute it. But as I go into my comment section, because I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go into this comment section. Let's go back into the comment section because y'all like to dispute it. Y'all like to dispute it. Y'all like to say I got an ego or something's wrong with me or New Breed. I think he's going off the rails. I think his ego then got the best of him. Are you serious? So let me get this right. You work a 9 to 5. You've been doing all the work. You've been hustling and bustling. You've been fixing all of the equipment in your job that need to be fixed. You've been doing your thing. You've been focused. And now it's time for you to get a raise. Now it's time for you to get a raise. But instead of getting your raise, they say, you know what? We just gonna share. We're gonna share your compensation with Reginald over here. Yeah, no, listen, we're gonna give you a raise. We're gonna let you grow, within the company. But although this person didn't do the work, we're gonna split that raise with this person. What the hell are you gonna do at your job that happened? You gonna be quiet? They're gonna take half your money for the work you did. What you gonna do? It's like y'all can't empathize with people now. Let me go back to this comment section just to show you what my own people be on, bro. Hold on. Actually, I want to go back to the other one. That comment section was my true subscribers, my true followers, my true supporters. I don't like followers, but New Breed ENT, all of them people, they was on point. You know why? Because those are people who followed me from this platform over to that platform, meaning those are the real subscribers. Because how many times have I asked people, hey, y'all go subscribe to New Breed Universal? I go live over there too. The people who actually went over there and subscribed, those are the real supporters. So when I posted on the comment section, they cooked your boy. They was like, one dude in the chat, as soon as he seen that, all he had to do was see the damn channel, and he was like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Literally, soon as he seen the platform, that's what he posted in the chat. Because it's that obvious. But anyway, let's go to the other one. On the big channel, let's see how people responded on that. Let me see. Let's go. Let's go back to this comment section here. Let me blow the screen up because I'm acknowledging my so-called supporters today. Somebody said, very prideful of you to think you're the only person with this kind of content. Not a good look, bro. Just do you and let them do them. Well, the only issue with that is them doing them is actually them taken from me. They not doing them. Pause. They doing my content. That's the issue with that. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how these culture vultures are able to steal. Now, this person says, in the heat of the offense, I immediately connect to the arrow that hit you. You might have felt the pain of injustice and hasty irritation set in. Wow. Another Gentile. However, I find you much more intelligent than that. And that's what I'm talking about. Another Gentile. And again, I have no issue with my Gentile brothers and sisters. I build with them. I respect a lot of them who are in truth. And I have no issues. But you're not the people. You're condescending. You're smug. You're literally over here gaslighting because you want to be a chosen one and you're not. God's chosen people look like me. God's chosen people are the North American Indians that the colonizers stole the land from. God's chosen people are those people over there in Hawaii who suffered that wildfire. God's chosen people are my people over there in the Caribbean and Jamaica. God's chosen people are those melanated folks in the ghettos and the hoods of America who've been brung over here in cargo slave ships. God's chosen people are the ministers of the Most High. God's chosen people are the Baricuata Hindus, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, the Dominicans, the Panamanians, over there in Panama, the so-called Mexicans who was under rulership of the conquistadors. Those are God's chosen people. And I dare you people sit up here and steal our talking points and not even acknowledge God's chosen people. And then have the nerve to say I'm ego-driven. Have the nerve to say I'm prideful. The only pride I have is being proud of being an Israelite. Do you understand me? And y'all gonna put some respect on us. And all of this exploitation stops here. The buck stops here. You're not gonna continue to exploit my people. And you're guilty. You're guilty because a lot of you know the truth. And you're silent. And your silence is guilt. While our people are being persecuted and destroyed all over this world, y'all silent. Y'all don't got nothing to say. My people out here dying. And you're silent. And you want to inherit all of our talking points and steal from us? This ain't no game. This ain't no laughing matter. This ain't nothing I take lightly at all. Because when the Most High come and judge this place, He gonna ask you why you sat back and watched the racism, the classism. Why you watched the genocide of my chosen ones. He's gonna ask you, why did you sit back and watch the genocide of my chosen ones? A lot of you Gentiles gonna have hell to pay for boasting against the natural branches. The reason why this country is in moral disarray and decay is because God's chosen people ain't ruling. Your forefathers have surely inherited lies. Bring out the scripture where it says, surely our forefathers have inherited lies. And the Most High, He's going to come and He's going to really wreak havoc on you individuals. I'm telling you right now, this is crazy. It goes on to say, New Breed, your supporters know what's up, but we can't help you. So what are you going to do about it? You see, this is the type of comments I get. So y'all, what that means is, so y'all just been watching. Y'all knew he was being a culture vulture. You know there's hundreds of people stealing. But you like, hell, what you want us to do about it? I want you to defend my platform. If you've learned from me, if I poured into you, if I helped you in your walk of life, if I challenged your perception and promoted change in your life, I want you to be down for me like I was down for you. It goes on to say, let me see. This lady says, I can't believe I saw his page tonight for the first time before I went to lie down. Left after 5 minutes. Like a lot of people who have discernment, when they go over there, they leave immediately because he has a very dark aura. The dude comes off as creepy. His way of speech, he seemed like he may be from a military background. I don't know who his parents are, but I would not doubt if there's some kind of Project Monarch, MK Ultra type of people. But boys, Aurora is way off. He's way out of pocket. But he got chosen ones in the title, and he wearing my hat. So hey, I guess it's okay. That's good enough. When New Breed ain't live or posting content, I guess that's good enough. I guess that'll work. Close enough. Goes on to say, just ignore them, brother. Do your own thing. Left for dead. I've been doing my own thing. Just ignore them. Do your own thing. That's what I've been doing, my own thing. The problem is they're doing my own thing. I mean, damn. I don't get the illiteracy going on here. I'm astonished, y'all. I'm astonished by our people, bro. This just shows me what I'm dealing with. Yeah, the problem is he's stealing my own thing. We got this guy say, bruh, it's about getting the message out there in these last days. Does it really matter, my guy? If it's about getting the message, why he's not actually giving the message? Why he's not teaching who the children of Israel are? Why he not opening the Bible? Why he not teaching the law, statutes, and commandments? When you say stuff like that, this is what allowed plants into the community. The problem is he's not giving the message. He's taking my talking points and speaking out of his own belly. The Most High didn't call him to do that. Marguerite, thank you for the contribution. Says you are speaking truth. I never seen this person. I don't plan on seeing it. Absolutely. And then here's the thing. A lot of these guys who do all this copycatting, they're not doing the work. They're not doing the work. They're just regurgitating. Hearers of the word, then they regurgitate it. But they don't have no fruits. There's no footprint. Somebody said, focus on your own audience. Let me do you a favor. Let's get you all up out of here. Let's go. You got to understand, when somebody's stealing your content and they're gaining a following from it, that is your audience. That is my audience. Look, somebody with a white Mary photo. You see what I'm talking about? Y'all see this? All the Gentiles are upset. Somebody with a white Mary photo with a halo around it says, wait, just so we are clear, are you saying he's plagiarizing your content? I'm just trying to understand. And yeah, it is a normal thing other content creators do to stay relevant. Yes, to be clear, he's plagiarizing my whole playbook. Yes. And he's not a chosen one. God's people, the melanated people, are the chosen ones. And, and Authentic Entertainment, I had to block him. I want to make sure he's blocked on this platform too. Let's hide that user. There he go. He out of there. And that's a person who's been around. Even he was deceived. He'd been around for at least a year. I had to block him on the other platform because he just wasn't getting it. In the comment section, just not getting it. I'm not playing in 2024. Remember, the Bible says, he who remembers me as the scriptures have read shall have everlasting waters. I'm not accepting Caesar Borgia. I'm not accepting a fake Christ. I'm not going for that. Real talk. Let me see. And somebody, I don't know what happened to the old boy. No, somebody in the chat earlier said he was pistol whipped. Listen, I don't watch the channel. If it wasn't for grandmas hit me up saying that there was a white new breed, I wouldn't even know this dude. And she said, all you got to do is go to YouTube and put in Chosen Ones. I was like, I know that Mark the Messenger, myself, a few others should show up. First thing I see is white new breed. I looked it up. All I see was white new breed. I said, damn. I was like, all right, so he wearing the same clothes, same hats or whatever. Let me go click on the video. Of course, his delivery is not exactly the same, but damn it, if he ain't saying the same thing I'm saying in all my old videos without bringing out scripture, just adopting everything that I've been saying, I'm like, well, damn. I go into the comment section, I see the same people over there that be over here, and I'm like, yo. And then this platform promotes it. How the hell are you going to immense over 70,000 subs literally just mimicking somebody? That's crazy to me. Listen, the jig is up. Get yourself a new gimmick. I don't rock with you. I don't like your content. I don't like what you're doing. I find you highly disrespectful. I believe you're a culture vulture. You're an Elvis Presley. Fall back. Find you something new to talk about, because now everybody knows what a real chosen one is. Many are called, few are chosen. Chosen ones are God's people. Yes, Gentiles can be a part of the fold, but you have to be grafted in. And the Bible tells you, he dares you to brag against the natural branches. That's unacceptable. We're not doing that in 2024. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I got some moves to make. I got some business I need to take care of. Look, I want to thank each and every one of y'all. I want y'all to have a blessed day. Hit the subscribe button. Support my content at New Breed Global Truth 77 on Cash App. Also, support our economy at newbreed.love. It helps go towards the land initiative as well as just helping small businesses. Look, I love each and every one of y'all. I want y'all to have a blessed one. Have a great one, y'all. Shalom and peace.